What's up, guys? Marlon back at it with another Let's Talk PlayStation. I believe this one is episode 4, and it seems as though that Let's Talk PlayStation is doing very well. Separate segment from the main show where we're talking about multiple topics, over 5+ topics, and when there's more and more things going on with Xbox per se, like if we have multiple topics to discuss, we'll do a Let's Talk Xbox like I've promised and everything. So yes, we definitely do have some things here to talk about, and very, very interesting topic. I mean, we do have a new PS5 Showcase rumor here that we have to look into and discuss. It's coming from someone that's credible, someone that has gotten a lot of things right pertaining to certain genres of games. We also have Corey Barlog coming out here and once again laying out the carpet for a lot of people. And also we want to talk about this ridiculous claim here on Sony. And obviously, like I said before, and I'll say it again, when it comes to these companies, you want to be neutral, with your thoughts and feelings about certain things that they're doing, because it really occurs to me that a lot of people just like to be negative and toxic on every situation. And that's fine if that's the way you see things or that's the way how you look at things. That's completely fine, I guess. But when you have people that is really expecting certain things, like for instance, with the whole situation with PlayStation Plus Premium, and I've said before in my review, and stay tuned, I do have something coming up for Monday, but which is tomorrow, by the way. But when I give my honest opinion on things, and people, I don't know, they just run with this notion that, well, oh, this and oh, that, or you're not being reasonable. But I'm always reasonable in my reviews. Like if I feel like something is not worth it, or if I feel like I'm actually wasting my time, then I'm just not going to even give it the time of day if I feel like it's not worth it. And PlayStation Plus Premium, it's just not worth it for me right now. And obviously I've paid the money to subscribe to it for the channel, right? And obviously we had a plan for Retro Thursdays and stuff like that, and I just didn't really see the value there. There's a lot of games that are in PlayStation Plus Premium at this moment that I feel like, well, yeah, come on, Sony, you could add more stuff, right? That's just my own opinion. Obviously, game trials is just not enough to really say, warrant me jumping on it. But I would say PlayStation Plus Extra is definitely the way to go for me, and I think for a lot of people. And that's okay. That's entirely okay, And it's the same thing with the Last of Us situation. Like, I look at it from a consumer standpoint, and I'm like, like if I had a regular 9-to-5 job or something like that, $70 is a lot of money. Either way you look at it, whether you're doing YouTube and you have to work for every dollar, or you're working a 9-to-5 job, $70 is a lot of money to go around. And yeah, if I was just a regular consumer and I was not a content creator, I would not spend $70 on every single game. But when you're a content creator, it's like, yeah, you kind of have to bend the bow a little bit, because you do have people who are subscribe to you and they're going to ask you, hey, what do you think about this game? Or, hey, why you're not playing this game? Or whatever the case may be. And so you kind of have to find a way to sort of dial into that notion that, yeah, you have to get these games. You have to get these services. Like I said, I had to sacrifice and get PlayStation Plus Premium day one so that I can review it for the channel, so we can go over it and discuss it. And so that's why I said you just got to take that upfront L. Last of Us remake is coming out. A lot of people are going to want to see gameplay on that game. A lot of people are going to want to know, is it worth $70? And so I feel like I have to make sure I deliver on that, just like I delivered with PlayStation Plus Premium. When I dig into PlayStation Plus Premium, I'm like, it's not really worth it right now. Give it some more time. They might add more games. A lot of you guys raised your concern about a lot of games that you want Sony to add. And let's just hope that they're going to add those games in there. Also, I wanted to piggyback off of before we get off into the topics and stuff like that. Again, guys, if you do enjoy Let's Talk PlayStation, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button so that we can continue. This is episode 4. You guys really show a lot of love and support on this stuff, and I really want to continue to give this to you guys. So let's get back on something else because we're talking about PlayStation here. So obviously, God of War, which we're going to discuss in this stream. God of War, right now, it's so weird. And I mean, listen, I get it. And a lot of people will say, oh, you're just, you're doing this or you're saying this for nothing. No, this is what's out there. Like, Twitter is a nasty place when it comes to people being toxic and negative, but also there's developers, there's corporations, there's celebrity. I mean, everybody is literally on Twitter, right? And that's where 99% of the news comes in, like the breaking news and stuff. It's on Twitter, right? Before it hits anywhere else. And I know it's so weird what Sony is doing right now. Obviously, with The Last of Us remake, well, we're so close to release, right? We're literally under 2 weeks for release. There's absolutely no state of play announcement. I don't know. Maybe they're going to announce a state of play this week. If this whole entire week goes by and we don't get a state of play, then maybe it might happen next week before the month is out. But we're cutting it close. And they still have not shown us gameplay. So maybe Sony is just kind of like, you know what? We want to try to change things up a little bit here. But I still feel like a lot of people who want to buy The Last of Us remake, they have already pre-ordered the game already. But at the same time, like, you still need to sell people on the game. Like, you still need to show gameplay. And obviously, well, they haven't done that yet. God of War Ragnarok. A lot of people, which we're going to talk about what Corey said, a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are starting to think that God of War Ragnarok is going to get delayed again, which we're going to talk about that, right? And the reason why, this is the reason why I say the things that I say, right? Is that Sony, there's been a lot of negativity around PlayStation as of late. Obviously, because of the whole Brazilian court documents that have been stemming out, and Microsoft, insinuating what they were talking about, the block games, which we do have a new claim now, which is false, apparently, which we're going to talk about it because there's so much mud on PlayStation right now. But I really want to talk about this whole thing that they're actually doing right now. Like, Sony, they just feel like, well, we're going to just switch things up a bit, and we're not going to really be aggressive when it comes to putting stuff out there as far as like more information about stuff. Like God of War, like, is coming out in November. Like, that's literally like 2 months away, right? And we still have not seen gameplay on that either. And so when you are standoffish and stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of leaks. You're going to get a lot of speculations. You're going to get a lot of false rumors. Like, it's just, people are going to run with the narrative. Like I said, I'm guilty of it. Like, it's just, you fall into that trap, and then you fall into people saying the things that they're saying. And then when Sony responds, just like with the whole Days Gone, not Days Gone, well, Days Gone as well, but which we're going to talk about the whole Days Gone because I want to recap everything before we get off into the topics. But the Death Stranding situation, a lot of people getting salty. I've seen articles after articles about people just being mad about Days Gone going to PC Gamepass. And I'm just like, why are we getting salty about that, right? But that's past and gone. It is what it is. Just get happy, get glad. It's going to PC Gamepass. There's nothing that we could do about it. And we got a new report that's literally saying that Sony didn't have any ties with that. Sony did not greenlit that. They had hands off with that situation. And so that was between Kojima Productions and 505 Games. Okay, Sony had no involvement with the whole Death Stranding situation. And even if they had an involvement with it, it's business at the end of the day. But I get it. The reason why a lot of these guys are very upset is because, well, Sony has been known to be the exclusive king since day one. Like, they want you to buy their hardware, right? They want you to do the Nintendo thing. Even further I need to turn down this donation thing. It's loud. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. That is extremely loud. I need to turn down Goku because, yeah, that is very, very loud. I need to turn my alert box down. Jesus. Very, very loud. Thank you for the $1, man. It says, hello, how are you doing today? Continue to Let's Talk PlayStation because I love this rants, but just a heads up, not because it means something, but Mystic, a great PS YouTuber, have a Friday show called Let's Talk PlayStation. Just want to let you, yeah, I've heard people said that before and things of that nature, but you do have to understand, like I said before, this channel, you know, a majority of you guys are PlayStation subscribers, of PlayStation fans. And I figured, well, you know what? Let's differentiate some of these topics from the weekly show that we do, because whenever you're talking about so many topics, you don't really have time to really dig into the topics like you really want to, or have the discussion that you really want to have. So I figured, well, why not do Let's Talk PlayStation or Let's Talk Xbox, where it's just separate from the actual main show. So we can do a roundup of everything that happened throughout the week and discuss it as a community. And I don't have to feel like I'm being rushed into talking about so many topics, like, because you do understand, like, the ship that I run here, it's a lot of pressure, like, especially whenever I do the show and stuff. It's like 6 or 7 different topics, sometimes 10 different topics, depending on what's going on. And it's an overload. And so I don't want people to sit there and say, oh, well, Marlon, you're spending 20 minutes on a topic, or 30. People complain. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? People complain all the time. Oh, you're taking 30 minutes to talk about one topic. It's like, okay, I talk about the topic and then I give my thoughts on it. And so I'm trying to cut down on timing of certain things that I'm actually doing pertaining to the topics and such. And so I just need to do better in that area. So to where I can, thank you, Tone, for subscribing. Make sure you hit the post notification bell. So I'm trying to tone it down, and instead of talking about a topic it all depends, because some topics are just more interesting than some, and it requires me to go more in depth and give my thoughts and opinions on it. So that's the purpose of Let's Talk PlayStation. That's the purpose of Let's Talk Xbox. When Xbox start having more and more bigger news and more things to talk about, I will have a separate thing for Xbox. But PlayStation is a lot of stuff going on, a lot of claims, a lot of things popping off. So that's why I do this, okay? I don't know what Mystic does. I just been hearing people saying, hey, he does this, that. Well, that's cool. But what I run, my ship that I run here is different. You know, I do this because I want to engage with you guys more on these topics one-on-one. And I feel like Sundays is the perfect time to do it, because Monday through Saturday I'm working, and Sunday as well. You can clearly see I work right through the week, no days off. For the most part, I took off. Did I work yesterday? I think I did work yesterday. See? So it's just a lot, especially when it's busy and a lot of things are going on. So thank you for your $1. Thank you for your concern. Let's get back into the topic here. Now, like I said before, you know, you kind of get wrapped up into a lot of the talks and the rumors and the nonsense and the shenanigans and what's being said and what's actually happening and all that type of stuff. And sometimes I don't like to necessarily jump on topics right away. I like to take my time and see if Sony's going to have a response or Microsoft's going to have a response. But people, you know, puts the pressure on you. Oh man, you need to talk about this. Why are you not talking about this? You're supposed to be a PlayStation guy and an Xbox guy. You're supposed to be a gamer and blah, 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 blah. And then there it goes, right? It's right out there. But I really want to really talk about what's really happening here, because now it's up to Sony to really blow us away, right? Obviously, we have The Last of Us remake coming out in under 2 weeks. We have God of War Ragnarok, which is literally 2 months away, and there's no gameplay. Like, obviously, I think they do have time to give us gameplay. I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. At this point, I think that they realize that, well, man, we don't have to push that hard because it's God of War Ragnarok. So that is pretty much the gist of kind of like what's been going on this week and everything. The biggest story, obviously, is the one with Death Stranding coming to PC Gamepass, and a lot of PlayStation fanboys are literally losing their minds about that situation. Clearly, the game is old, from 2019, and people just don't know how to compose themselves. Like, Sony's going to do what they're going to do. Now, as far as moving forward with more announcements and things of that nature when it comes to PC, it is going to happen, right? There's another thing too that I want to discuss with you guys that I failed to actually put in here, was the whole notion of the PlayStation PC launcher. Like, that is going to be a true success for Sony, having their own storefront and basically having it to where, well, they're getting 100% of the profit from their games, and they don't have to split profit with, Steam or with Epic or anything like that. And so I think that that's really cool. Now, I see a lot of people look at that as like, oh, this is a bad thing, and oh, this and oh, that. And I'm just like, guys, like, okay, like you're looking at it from a one-dimensional standpoint, and I'm saying like, well, it's not okay. You have to look at it this way. Like, I get it that a lot of people don't want PlayStation to put their games on PC, but you do have to understand, like, they're trying to expand these live service games, right? I think Helldivers 2 is going to be a live service game, right? And I think that might be a AA game. It might be a single A game, whatever the case may be, however you look at it, but it's going to be a PS5 exclusive, right? And Sony is like literally testing the waters right now to really see what stick, right? Obviously, they can't do the same thing that Microsoft is doing when it comes to doing day and date. And that's completely fine. Like, they're not going to do day and date. Well, hey, I can complain about it and say you should do it, whatever the case may be. But hey, if it's not profitable for them, then they're not going to do it, right? We understand that. And so I think, this is what I think. There's going to be a lot more people in the PlayStation community that is going to get upset when more and more games start coming to PC. And again, you're just going to get mad and mad and mad and mad and continue to get mad. But Sony is a business at the end of the day. They got to do what's best. Now, I really want to touch, I'm trying to see if I could, I think it's cross something another. No, I think it's cross, I forgot what it is. Let me look this. Okay. All right. So here is the other thing that I really wanted to tie into this whole Let's Talk PlayStation, because we're doing a roundup here. Also, PlayStation says cross-buy and cross-save. Not possible currently. So, I guess a lot of people are going to be salty about that, I suppose. So just to kind of tie into the whole thing with PC and mobile and cross-buy and cross-save situation, yeah, I feel like a lot of people expect Sony to really go all out with that, right? Because, well, hey, you're putting your games on PC, so why not enable cross-buy or enable cross-save or whatever, right? So as PlayStation continues to broaden its ecosystem across PC and mobile, they will face some same technological barriers that the other companies have. A couple of the core challenges are creating a singular instance of user accounts and storing game saves across platforms. Now, We understand, like with Xbox, I think they do a great job with that one, right? But Sony, they're like, nope, not possible currently right now. On the console side, Xbox had lead the way in the ability, like I just said, in the ability to play games across PC and Xbox with your saved stored in the cloud, right? Obviously, Sony have the whole thing with PlayStation Plus. Obviously, you can save your games in the cloud and stuff like that, but not across everything. Like it's just PlayStation, right? So a lot of people would say, well, Sony, if you're going to go all out with PC in mind, it would be nice to have a cross-save situation, which the whole topic of a PC launcher is actually coming in. And I think that, well, the PC launcher, you have your storefront, you have your PSN integration with PC games and trophies popping up and you can sign in and things of that nature. A lot of people are saying, well, are they going to do PSN situation as far, not just the storefront, but as far as PlayStation Plus? Are they going to offer PlayStation Plus on PC? Yeah, that's the thing here. And so they're saying right now that that's not possible. Like, they're not going that way. And so it just really occurs to me that Sony is just trying to put their games on PC, even if they have a storefront. Oh, you could just buy the games on the storefront, download the game, play the game. Maybe they might do the PSN integration with your account tied to your game and stuff, so you could get your trophies and things of that nature. But that's it. But as far as cross save between PS5 and PC or whatever the case may be, PS4, whatever, not happening, right? Not happening. And so this is what we're dealing with right now. This is what we're dealing with. And so obviously this is actually stemming from PlayStation, that they introduced a new landing page describing their efforts to bring more of their first party titles to PC, which a lot of people don't like. Within the FAQ, spell out some of the features that will not be supported. And so that is something there. They will not support, obviously, cross-save and cross-buy. So, yeah, that's Sony. And again, like I said before, I feel like if you're going to dibble and dabble into PC, I feel like you should go all out. Cross-buy, cross-save. Whatever, however you can make it, to make everybody happy and make everybody feel like, okay, well, it's across the board. I'm experiencing PlayStation across the board. I'm experiencing on PC. I'm experiencing on mobile. I'm experiencing on the console. Yeah, Sony is not going to do that. So I think you do have to look at it this way, that, yeah, Sony is not copying Microsoft verbatim, like every single thing. Right? Like, yes, they know, they see the competition, even with the whole Gamepass and what Sony is doing with premium and stuff like that. Like, their premium service clearly is not close to Gamepass and what they're doing day and day with their exclusives and stuff like that. So it's two different paths. Sony is taking one path. Microsoft, like, you got to understand right now, Sony is going the live service route, right? Microsoft is going the subscription route, all or nothing. You know what I mean? We can afford to be in the red. Sony is like, no, we can't afford to be in the red here. So here's what we're doing. Here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be pushing these live service games, hoping that that's going to, be sustainable for us, also to be profitable for us, and that can really, add more money to the portfolio of things. And with these $70 games, with Sony charging more money for these $70 games, like, one would really think, right? Like, you're charging more money for the games, but are developers being compensated for, are the developers getting paid more money? Right? One would really think, when this whole $70 thing kind of came out, right? Like, the first thing that came to mind was like, okay, well, I guess we're getting better quality games. But also in the back of my head, I'm like, is developers getting paid more money? And that's one thing I can say about Microsoft. Microsoft is a multi-trillion-dollar company. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a cooking game. Microsoft paid $600,000. Now, I'm not the biggest cooking game fan. I love to cook. That's a passion of mine. But what? Like 600 grand on a cooking game? Not a AAA over-the-shoulder game. Not a sandbox game or anything like that. No. An indie game. $600,000 for a cooking game that everybody is not going to download and play. You see the difference between Sony. You see the difference between Microsoft. Like, Sony is not going to be doing that. $600,000. That's what I'm telling you. There's a difference between Sony and Microsoft and the path that they're taking. 600,000. You think Sony is going to spend 600 grand on something like that they feel like, well, it's not going to really see. Sony is about the pennies and the nickels and the dimes. And man, we got to, every step that we take, we got to make sure that it's profitable for us. Microsoft, on the other hand, we got money to blow. We don't care. We can afford to be in the red. Sony's like, we can't afford to be in the red. And I think Jim Ryan knows this. Jim Ryan knows that, we don't believe into the whole subscription service model and it being viable for us when it comes to the games and such. We don't believe in that, right? Because it's just not profitable for us to go into the Microsoft route of things. So here is what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play it safe. We're going to have a safety net for ourselves. And we're not going to do day and date because it's not profitable for us. So we're not going to do that, right? What we're going to do, in case if the market shift in the next 10 years, right? When it comes to subscription service being a top priority and things of that nature, then at least we can fall back on something. At least if we have to do day and date, we can do it maybe 5 or 10 more years from now. You do have to understand this, guys. This is also my next thing before we get into the topic. That's why I said we got to talk PlayStation, right? That's what we're doing. Look at this next thing. Need you guys to pay attention. Need you guys to hear me. Sony realize what's going on right now. And while they don't have the money to spend $600,000 on a cooking game, and maybe, of course, they got $600,000, but I think Sony is going to be more like hesitant to dibble and dabble into titles or games that they feel like is not going to perform well, right? Because let's be honest, they're trying to drive hardware sales. They want you to buy their hardware, right? Buy here, play here first type thing, right? Which is fine. Nintendo is doing it. Nintendo's attach rate is insane. I mean, 60 million, 70 million, whatever the case may be. Pokemon, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. Yeah, insane. And you would think that Sony would be in that same vein, but they used to be in the same vein, but now they're pulling away and they're changing and they're going into a different direction. But I do want to kind of touch upon something else that Sony is actually doing again, which is, I get why they're doing this, right? I'm smiling because I get why they're doing this. Sony is trying to squeeze the orange as much as they possibly can, right? You do have to understand now they're starting to milk their franchises, right? They're doing the live service stuff. That's one thing. We already know Naughty Dog is working on whatever. We already know that they need to be stronger on the multiplayer side of things. But here is the next story here. Are you guys enjoying yourself? These movies. Insane. And it's starting to be too much. Like Gran Turismo got its own, TV show or movie? I think it's a TV show. Twisted Metal. Uncharted, I think Uncharted was like really the green money sign for Sony. Like, oh, we made $400 million off of this, right? So let's make more movies because our first party games are so strong that we can make even more revenue off of the IPs, right? But in movie form, so we can generate even more money so that we can invest. And one would be a little salty about Days Gone, the latest victim here, because obviously Ghost of Tsushima is going to be having its own native type of treatment when it comes to the nature of Ghost of Tsushima, you know, being a Japanese type game and everything. And so I think that that just having Japanese subtitles and things of that nature, it's in that vein. That's what you kind of expect, right? God of War is going to have its own thing as well. So all the major, almost all the, yeah, include Spider-Man already is a thing, but it's kind of different because it's just Spider-Man, but still. But all these major titles that you can expect is having their own TV shows and movie. Last of Us is having its own TV show and stuff like that. And so Sony, you do have to realize where Sony is actually going with this, guys. They're really squeezing the orange in different segments of entertainment so that they can make enough money to invest into these games. And one would think, because I was upset yesterday when I found out that, wait a minute, Death Stranding is getting a movie? What? Before a sequel? What? And apparently Death Stranding apparently was profitable for them to actually make a sequel, right? That Sony said it performed well enough for them to do that. But Days Gone apparently did what, 8 million apparently, right? That's pretty decent, right? That's pretty decent. But for some reason, we are getting a movie before we get a sequel. And I'm saying this, well, if Days Gone performs as well as Uncharted did, right, or at least close to what Uncharted did, then maybe we might get a sequel. And you have to look at it from that perspective versus looking at it from a negative perspective like I was looking at. I'm like, man, come on, really? Like all these movies you doing, like, and we haven't even gotten a sequel for Days Gone, and you're doing this again. I said it, and I will say it again. I don't agree with every single thing that Sony is doing, but we have to look at the patterns here, guys. We have to see what Sony is doing as far as finances and where they're investing their money and time into making the games that we want to play and that we want to enjoy and all that type of stuff and have a great deal of fun. And so I think that's kind of like where it sits. Now, I feel like Sony knows that they don't really have to go all out to really prove themselves when it comes to their games, right? Obviously, it seems as though that we're probably going to be getting a PlayStation Showcase once a year. Now, I don't think that is okay for a lot of people, but it seems like traditionally speaking, when it comes to PS5 showcases, that's the case, right? They had one in 2020, they had one in 2021, and it's safe to say that that's going to be the same thing here with this September drawing closer to us. And so we really want to talk about that and how Sony is really kind of planning and thinking about things ahead. And so let's talk about this real claim here. I am going to do a nice favor for you guys and put a timestamp on this so that my lovely rewatchers can actually enjoy this, okay? Do me a favor, hit the like button on this show. All right, this is Let's Talk PlayStation. Please support it. A lot of you guys are PlayStation fans, so I expect you guys to come out in the numbers and hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's go ahead and talk about this claim. And this is one of the main reasons why I feel like there have been a lot of negativity when it comes to PlayStation as of late. We already know about the Brazilian document. There's tons of other things that we're not going to Call of Duty situation, blah, blah, blah. But here's another claim that was just literally insane. And this right here was going to be a major fire. Like, I mean, I was just like, man, people are just gaslighting Sony in every single way that they can. And granted, it's just like Sony, they're very selective when talking about things. They don't really comment too much on rumors and things like that. Almost every corporation, especially if it's a false rumor, right? And so remember when the whole notion of Well, yeah, Sony is paying block fees to block games and everything like that, right? I mean, it comes off sleazy, but at the same time, if they're paying block fees to put games on their platform, then that's completely understandable. That's fine, right? Because, it's called competition, it's called business. But if you're just paying block fees to stop games and Microsoft is not profiting from it, or Sony's not profiting from it, and the game is just, they just bought out the game type thing, then that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool. So we're going to talk about this situation here. And this was from a podcast that a guy, I think it was Kind of Funny. And basically he was going off of some Twitter account situation. And then this whole thing just exploded. And I'm like, this is not good. This is not going to help Sony's persona right now, because there's a lot of negativity surrounding Sony. And the last thing that you want to do is to make it even worse and add more fuel to the fire. But hey, you know what? Some people are just like, nah, Sony deserve it, blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this one. I appreciate you guys for watching and subscribing and liking. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's dive into this one. All right. So as you guys can clearly see on the screen right now, you could see right here, Devolver debunks ludicrous rumor claiming Sony paid to keep Cult of the Lamb off of Xbox Game Pass. Now, this is crazy because when I saw this article, I'm like, here we go again. Sony, this is coming out more and more to the light that Sony is literally out here paying block fees, right, to really stop games. And it's just kind of like people are just like, man, really, Sony? Really, Sony? But this was later like shot down, like this was not true type thing. And so I was kind of happy because I'm like, man, Sony don't really need no more negative press or anything like that. And I was just like, okay, well, it is what it is at this point, right? So let's go ahead and actually read the article here. It says, God, how these rumors gain traction, and it appears that people are incapable of using their brains, following from Microsoft insinuation that Sony is paying to keep games off Xbox Game Pass, a notion that's already misleading, as the Redmond firm is really referring to a bog standard marketing deal. So apparently the whole Sony paying block fees, Microsoft apparently was referring to a bog standard sort of marketing deals that occurs and stuff like that. Like they're paying block fees because they don't want certain things to be marketed on Game Pass. They want it to be marketed on PlayStation. That's what I'm pulling from this. Now, a podcast rumor claimed that PlayStation had paid to prevent Cult of the Lamb from being included in the service. So everybody was gaslighting this situation. Oh, Sony is frauds and blah, blah, blah. And like I said, sometimes with these type of things, you want to kind of wait a little bit. But I get it. Some people want me to talk about this stuff right there and then. Now, considering that the game doesn't have a marketing deal with Sony and is not one of the all PlayStation Plus games, the suggestion that the company would pay purposefully to prevent a release from being included in a rival subscription is already ludicrous. But it would appear that the source, Gary Whitta, who was speaking on a Kind of Funny live stream, got the information from a Twitter account with 28 followers, guys. 28 followers. Now, this is crazy. Now, of course, that didn't stop the paper-thin rumor from spreading all around the internet and even being picked up by reputable news websites. This is the problem, guys. This is where I get sucked in. It's like you have a giant vacuum and you're like, and guys like me get sucked into that vacuum because not only something that's that small, that's literally not true, and Devolver Digital literally coming out and saying that, listen, this is untrue. This is not true about Sony literally paying block fees to stop Cult of the Lamb from being on their platform. But guys like me get sucked into the vacuum because you do have major websites that are covering this stuff and making it sound credible, making it sound believable and things of that nature. And maybe Sony or maybe the publisher is not moving fast enough to really respond to this stuff, then you talk about it and then it ends up being not true, right? And it's kind of hard because you do have a lot of people, like I said, a lot of things happen during the main show that gets derailed a lot of times. Sometimes I don't understand a lot of things and maybe I might have some bad takes on things. It just happens, right? But people like, you need to talk about this. You need to talk about this right away. And if I don't talk about it, like, people crucify me about it. Like, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be covering PlayStation and you're a fraud and all this type of stuff. Not that I should care about what people say sometimes, but at the same time, it's just like, I have a reputation that I have to uphold. Like, I'm supposed to talk about news and rumors and whatever the case may be, right? Like, that's what people want. And I'm okay with giving people what they want. But when stuff like this comes out, and it's just like the whole Game Pass situation with Sony, and Sony's literally saying, no. We didn't have any say so in the whole Death Stranding coming to PC Game Pass situation. And then everybody was like, oh, okay, we were sitting here crucifying Sony for greenlighting this because they actually own the IP. And then now it's something completely different. Now the narrative is obviously changing here. And so a lot of people are just kind of like, whoa. Let me slow down just a bit here. I think I'm being too hard on the gas pedal. I think I'm being too hard on the buzzer beater here. And so this is the problem, right? And so I feel like there's a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes to give us the experiences that we deserve as PlayStation fans, as Xbox fans, as Nintendo fans, as gamers, PC, whatever the case may be, whatever you play on mobile. There's a lot of deals that goes behind the scenes that might not look like correct, right? As far as like, man, that's a good deal. Or, you know, it's just a lot of step on your head type of thing. It's a lot of crab in the bucket type of thing, right? PlayStation, they want to be at the top. They want to continue to be at the top. Microsoft, they're trying to fight to win everybody's heart when it comes to subscription service. They want to be at the top of that game, at the top of that arena. And so we have to really understand exactly what's being panned out here. And, you know, we don't necessarily want to be negative, and we also want to be fair when it comes to Microsoft, when it comes to Sony. We don't want to make them to be the villain in every situation. Like, we want them to be heroes, you know, in certain situations. If they're doing something that is pro-consumer, then I think that's fair. I think that's right. And I think that's what they're supposed to do, right? We definitely want them to be, you know, not anti-consumer, but more consumer friendly and give us what we deserve when we're spending our money and time and investment into their ecosystem. So really wanted to sort of dissect this whole cult of the Lamb situation, because I'm like, holy freaking cow, here goes another gaslighting situation. Let's light up Sony here because let's crucify him, because the whole situation that's going on, you know, with Game Pass and everything like that, and them paying block fees and this and that, it just makes the whole situation erupt even in the worst way, and makes Sony look like, man, why am I supporting a company that's really behaving this way, that have all these sleazy type of business practices and things of that nature. But I'm glad that that rumor got shut down before it got spread like wildfire, and then people start hating Sony even more because they're like, man, Sony is so anti-consumer, but every company is anti-consumer. Every company make mistakes. And so I think that Sony, they know, like, listen, we got to do what we got to do. And we need to make sure that our fan bases are happy and literally have faith in us. All right, let's go ahead here, guys. And after we finish with the topics, you guys already know we're going to have a discussion in the chat. So get ready for that. PlayStation Showcase. And so I want to talk about it. I did talk about it on the show, I think like 2 shows ago, but I want to talk about it again because there's somebody credible is talking about this. And obviously the whole Helldivers situation kind of really shed a lot more light on this situation when it comes to a PS5 showcase. I do know that a lot of you guys are expecting Sony to show a lot of stuff, right? Reveal the curtain on, Spider-Man 2, reveal the curtain on Wolverine, and reveal the curtain on obviously Helldivers 2 to see if it's a game that you are interested in. I'm not really interested in those type of games so much that is like, oh, the camera is like above the character type thing, the top down situation. I'm not really too big on that anymore like I used to, at least back in the day. And it seems as though that's the type of game that this is. But nevertheless, Sony literally put out a copyright strike, shut down some Twitter accounts because apparently they put out gameplay. And here is the thing. Here's why you need to pay attention to this PS5 Showcase rumor, because the rabbit hole, it gets really, really deep, okay? And so if you guys are enjoying this Let's Talk, please, please, please hit that like button, hit that share button. I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead here and let's talk about this, right? And so I want to show you guys the actual source of the information. So this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle. Let's take a look at it. All right, so as you guys can see right here, it says PlayStation Showcase to be held in September, says latest rumor. Now, you do have to understand here, apparently the leaker is none other than Dusk Golem. All right, so Dusk Golem, he's always correct on Resident Evil stuff, Silent Hill stuff. That's the type of person that he is, and he's been very accurate. So apparently he had footage. He had the gameplay footage of Helldivers 2, and apparently he shared it with like 2 people, right? He shared it with like 2 people, and one out of that 2 people actually leaked the footage out. So that's how the footage got out in the first place. And I'm like, man, who is this Dusk Golem guy? He must be a big part of the industry to have access to this footage. And then clearly the footage was legit because Sony literally took it down. And so he is saying that literally there's an event that's going to be happening in September, which leads me to believe what he's saying, because clearly he had hands-on with the actual footage. And so I'm like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. And so let's go ahead here and let's dial in. It says a PlayStation Showcase 2022 will be held at some point during September, according to the re-owned leaker Dusk Golem, who said there would be an event during the month. Now, this shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, obviously, because Sony in 2020 and obviously in 2021, they had showcases and things of that nature. And so here he goes right here, quote, there is a current clip that's floating around today that's public through my fault, right? So obviously he's saying that he had access to the footage of Helldivers 2, and he shared it with 2 people. That's something that you just never do because you can't trust anybody, right? And obviously he's saying that that is his fault because it slipped up, and something with someone that got circulated without me knowing. I apologize for that. It won't happen again. And so for that, he's talking about Helldivers 2 that recently was making the rounds, and obviously the gameplay footage of Helldivers 2 that was swiftly removed shortly after it was leaked was recorded by Dusk Golem. So there you guys, he did not intended it for it to go public, but it did. And obviously this is exactly what's happening. So I think it's safe to say at this point, Sony is not really going all out, at least with God of War right now. A lot of people was hoping to see a God of War state of play, actually coming out. And yeah, so it seems like we're going to be getting a PS5 showcase to some extent, right? Spider-Man 2, obviously, with the D23
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
Showcase and things of that nature. The Marvel Disney Showcase, a lot of people are expecting Spider-Man 2 to be there, Wolverine to be there. I'm more excited about Amy Hennig's AAA new game that she's actually working on and stuff. But nevertheless, I think Sony is saving Spider-Man 2, and they're saving Wolverine, and they're probably saving God of War for this big PS5 showcase. I think this PS5 showcase might be an hour long. I think they at least owe us that because, yeah, there's a lot of things that Sony needs to show off and talk about. And so let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this with the whole Helldivers 2 situation. Obviously, I think Sony strike that thing down because, well, it's a PS5 console exclusive, and obviously I think it's going to be coming to PC. Now, I don't know if they're going to be doing day and date Maybe, maybe not, but we'll see on that. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of different games that we can expect into this PS5 showcase. And I know you guys want that official announcement ASAP. Okay, let's go on to something else here that is, woo, boy. I understand that people are getting impatient when it comes to God of War Ragnarok. And so Corey is out here talking again about God of War Ragnarok. And I know, trust me, I want to see gameplay footage as bad as a lot of you guys do. Like, believe me, I really want gameplay. We got rumors after rumors saying that we're going to be getting a state of play for God of War Ragnarok. And obviously here, a lot of people are thinking, well, we're not getting gameplay for God of War. So yeah, it's literally delayed, right? It's literally delayed again, man. If they delay God of War again, man, it would be it would not be pretty at all. Like, Sony already knows, like, people are getting impatient, but at the same time, if the game is ready, it's ready. If it's not ready, hey, there's nothing we could do about it. But Corey literally coming out here once again. Thank you so much, my man Larry K, for the $1. Corey coming out here for the billionth time saying, can we calm down? Can we cool it? The game is not going to be delayed. Now, this is making its way from PlayStation Lifestyle. There it is. There it is. There it is. Right and center in your face. Right there. Right there. Right there. God of War Ragnarok dev reassures fans of no further delays for the billionth time. So again, because of Sony, because of the way how they do things, right? They don't communicate enough, obviously, right? They don't really show much gameplay enough on their stuff like they're doing. Last of Us, they're not showing anything on God of War. And so it leads a lot of people to speculate and to believe that, well, we're not going to be getting the game this year. It's going to get delayed again. So Corey said Sony Santa Monica Corey Barlog was stuck reassuring fans yet again over the weekend that there won't be another God of War Ragnarok delay. The conversation was sparked by a random tweet in which Barlog asked fans to be cool, prompting his followers to jump to the conclusion that the announcement of another delay was incoming. And so there you guys have it. Once again, we're being reassured that God of War Ragnarok is not going to get delayed again, right? The game is coming out. And like I said, I can't wait to see gameplay. I can't wait to see more and more into this game. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to fight Thor. I'm ready to explore the 9 realms. Like, it is what it is. Let's go. Let's get hype. But Corey coming out, reassuring everybody, listen, the game is coming out November 9th. So cool it. I get it, man. Sony, Santa Monica and Sony, they're very quiet on this game right now. They're very quiet. The game is not gold yet. So sorry. I do understand why a lot of people feel the way how they feel. So that's that. Let's go ahead here in the one-on-one discussion with you guys. If you guys have any questions pertaining to what I had to say earlier, I think I did talk for like 53 minutes straight, given the news, given the information, giving you a roundup on PlayStation and what's going on for the week. And so, let's see what you guys have to say. If you guys want to be generous enough to do a super chat with your question, or if you want to tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation with your question, feel free to do so. Also, if you want to become a member as well, I mean, we do have giveaways coming up, and we also are giving away a PS5 when we get to 50,000 subscribers. So that is a running thing that we're doing. So if you want to support us on that angle, thank you so much for the support. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well if you did enjoy the show today. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel as well. Okay. All right. Let's see what some of you guys are saying, man. What are some of you guys saying? Let me know y'all thoughts. Man. I want to hear you guys. He says they're always quiet, man. That's nothing new. They're not gonna tell you everything that they don't ever tell you things that until the last minute. Yeah, for sure. I know, but I just feel like I just feel like they just need to be more in the communication side of things. Like they need to communicate more, and so that they can avoid a lot of the leaks and things that are, transpiring and things of that nature. So that's kind of like where I'm currently at with the situation. But hey, do you guys have anything else? Let me know, because I do have other things I need to work on for today. I have a big day tomorrow. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the support. I'm not going to waste my time if you guys don't want to, if y'all haven't anything else to talk about. It says, what do you think about Showcase? That I think it will happen in September. Maybe I don't see Sony is going to go this whole year and not have not a state of play, but a PS5 Showcase. I think it will happen in September, because I think it's within their best interest that they do something for God of War real soon, right? I know Last of Us is kind of up in the air. Who knows what they're going to do on that, but again, we'll see. Let's see here. It says, what's up? It says, bro, did you get a chance to check out? Yes, I've seen it. It looks good. He says, I believe the showcase is September as well. It was in September the last year. Yeah, for the past 2 years. Yes. And we can still get God of War State of Play. Yeah, that is for sure. That's definitely for sure. Let's see here. It says, how's the day been so far? Busy. As soon as I get off here, I still got to do more work. I got more work to do. I have something I have to work on and get it out for Monday. So job never ends. Let's just say, I think SIE should replace their marketing team, to be honest, because they are not doing I don't know. Like I said, I think they could do a better job marketing a lot of these games, especially God of War, man. You need that game to be everywhere, on every billboard, on every bus, on every train. That's just me, though. That's just me. But hey, I digress. It says a PS5 showcase for God of War alone. No. I'm saying like have God of War in the PS5 showcase. Maybe they can show off 10 minutes of gameplay. I mean, they can do it. Or maybe they might have a standalone state of play for God of War, maybe in October. Maybe it is going to be in October. Who knows, right? Popeye says, great show as always, bro. God bless you, fam. Yes, appreciate the love. Says, how was your day, Marlon? It's been going, man. It's been going. Let's see here. Black Magic says, Marlon, we appreciate you, bro. I got something special for you tomorrow if you stream. Really? Wow. Ooh. Wow. That's a blessing. Man. I could take all the blessings, whatever you guys do, whether you guys super chat, whatever you guys hook us up with games, whatever God puts on your heart. Black Magic, God bless you, man. God bless you. I appreciate it. Even all right. Beyond. Damien, what's up, man? He says, what's up, Marlon? What's up? Thank you for the $1. He says, good show today. I know that this wasn't included in the show since Xbox claimed that Sony blocked games. I want to report on it. Saudi Arabia is the first to approve the Activision Blizzard King deal. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Thank you for the $1. Yeah, man. Like I said before, it's just a lot going on with that situation, right? But hey, that's what we're dealing with. Thank you for the $1. Thank you for your support. Let's see here. It says, I'm still thinking that the launcher is coming soon in the future. Yeah, I'm still thinking so too as well. TJ Robinson, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming through. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. What time is it now? Yeah, I do have to get going really soon here. Don't have a lot of time. So if you guys have anything else, let me know. Let's see here. Gotcha. Oh, shout out to Nola as well. Let's see here. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Let's see here. Dragon King says, hashtag bro, what's up? I just canceled my PlayStation Plus Premium. It is just not a good value, bro. Hey, I've said it. People say what they want to say about me, throw stones, whatever. It's just not worth it to me right now. I mean, game trials, there's not really anything that I want to try out. And I heard some people complaining about the game trials, like, yeah, they say 2 hours, but you get way less than that. Or they feel like, well, game trials is just not enough for me to sit there and spend $18 a month. And there's not enough classic games there. I mean, the truth is the truth. So for me moving forward, yeah, after my subscription ends with PlayStation Plus Premium, like I think I paid for the whole year. So once that's up, I'm literally done. If they don't show me anything drastic within like the year or so, I'm done. I'm literally done. I'm literally done with that. So that's it. It says your Goku donation doesn't appear on screen during the soundbite. Really? It's popping up on stream here. I don't know, Thriller. I don't know. I have no idea. What?
This is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox
Man. God, I'm just gonna say thank you, Jesus. Like, oh man. I literally just prayed before I got on stream, bro. Like, literally just prayed. And I just said what I said to God, and I just left it alone. And literally, like, always, this is why I say, man, God never seems to fail. Like, he has never let me down. Like, sometimes things don't go the way I want it to go. And sometimes I get upset, but patience, man, is like everything. And man, Black Magic, dude, like, oh man, holy cow, man. Like, things have been so slow, and man, it just feels like everything is just decreasing by the minute, growing the channel more. I'm stressed about a lot of things, trying to do different content on the channel, trying to expand the channel more and try to, do more stuff to grow the channel. And man, you don't know how much I appreciate this, dude. Like doing this full time, man, it just feels like a heavy load just came off my shoulders, man. Like I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you doing this full time, man. And I was hanging out with my kiddos yesterday, man. It just really solidified everything for me. And thank you so much, Black Magic. I really do appreciate that, man. That is a huge donation, man. $300 super chat. That is the biggest super chat I've seen for the year. Literally for the year, man. That's literally Hall of Fame right there. $300 super chat. Like I haven't seen, like, I didn't even know that was even possible to do $300 super chat. Like, oh God, dude. Been working my butt off, dude. Like, man, seriously. Thank you so much, man. Wow. God is good, man. God is good. People don't understand, man. You get on here every day and you try to do the best that you can. But, God, he knows everything. He knows everything. You don't have to explain.
We're swimming in cash.
You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. He knows what you're dealing with and what you're going through. And he always sends the right people. Like, I didn't even ask for anything. He just said, hey, I got something for you tomorrow. And boom. Wasn't expecting that. Black Magic, God bless your family, man. I literally pray for your family. I pray for your finances. I pray everything you pour in today, God will bless you back 100-fold, my brother. Like, he will bless you. He will really bless you, man. Thank you so much. This is why I say I get on fire for you guys. And I come on here and I do what I have to do. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I just come on here and I do what I have to do for you guys because you guys go all out for me every single month. Every single month you guys come out here, you do, you take away from your family and you take your time out of your day to come to me and listen to me talk. And I appreciate you guys so much, man. I'm not trying to get emotional on stream. I'm trying to hold back, man. That is so generous, man. It takes a level of love and respect to do something like that. Like, it takes a level of respect for you guys to come here every single day, every single month and support me. And my dad said something to me. He sent me a link to some song or something like that.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
He said, son, I can't wait for your music and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that meant everything to me because he was like, I know you're very talented.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
And stuff. And I'm just like, man, like, you guys don't know. I've been so stressed lately, man. I've been very stressed as of late. And I appreciate you guys, man. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys literally changed my life in so many ways. I can't even, like, so much pressure on me. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm getting pulled in all different directions. And, man, you guys don't know, man. Every month, like, I'm just like, I have to meet this goal every month. I have to meet this goal every month. And I don't come on here and I don't say things, but I'm just like, man, I got to do this, And, man, seeing my kids last night just made me just feel happy and feel like I need to be here and
is to go even further beyond.
Man, Zero Night, thank you for the $100 donation. I appreciate it, man. I really do. This is crazy, man. I literally prayed before I got on here, And I just told God, I just said, hey, whatever it is that you're going to do, I said, you just do it on your time. And I I wasn't expecting any of this to happen. Wasn't expecting any of this to happen today. Zero, thank you for the $100, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, man. I really do, man.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
OG, thank you for the $10.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
He says you deserve it. He said you deserve the love. Just keep on with the fire content. Thank you so much, Jersey. I appreciate it. TB Jammer, thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate you guys. Zero, man, that's a big donation, dude. Seriously. Thank you so much. Magic again, really? Oh my God. Thank you for the $19. Says First Lady, take a day off. Yeah, about the day off stuff, like I just feel like I can't take no days off because, you know, I feel like I got to be here, you know, all the time because, well, I just can't afford to do it. I can't afford to take off, you know. I just feel like I got to keep going as much as I can for you guys. And the fact that this is my job and this is what I do, and to, you know, to keep the lights on and to keep going, and man, it's crazy. Like it really is crazy, you know, but thank you so much, Magic, for the $20, man. I appreciate it. McShawn, thank you for the $10. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My God, Black Magic, $300, man. Wow, dude. Wow. It says, thank you for all your hard work, my brother. Hey, no, thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. I'm just, you know, because I always try to keep etiquette in my heart and in my spirit some type of way, because that dude was just legendary. And he would always say, man, don't be crying on stream. Like, but sometimes, man, just when you see God move, you just can't help but feel the way how you feel. You know what I mean? Like it's there. And I try to hold back the tears. I try to come on here, man, and act like everything is okay, you know? And the reality is, man, I'm just like, man, God. But thank you guys. Thank you guys, man, for allowing me to do this full time for you guys. Like, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I really do, man. And that's why I go hard for you guys. And that's why I do anything for you guys, because you guys give me your time, and time is something you can't get back. And I appreciate it. I really do. And this community is unpredictable. Like every single month I turn over to a new month and I'm just like, okay, God, all I got to do is go to work, put the work in. But you see, when you put the work in and when you're consistent, God always find a way to greatly reward you. And I'm just going to show you something again, too, that's even crazier. Like, I went into an old email of mine, and mind you, I've been asking people for beta codes. Like whenever Sony does the whole beta code thing for their system updates, I've always, you know, people always send me codes, or, hey, Marlon, you need a code and stuff. Not even realizing that Sony actually sent it to me the same day. All I had to do was go and recheck my other email. And Sony said, hey, we value your opinion on the actual beta. And I was like, whoa, I wasn't even expecting this. And I literally, I was like, wow, I was just sitting on this beta code the same day they made the announcement, and I didn't even know. But you guys always come through for me in every single way. And I thank you guys, man. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, honestly. I think covering PlayStation, like, literally changed my life in so many ways. Covering Xbox as well, and Nintendo. Nintendo changed my life in so many ways. I can't even go into it. Like, you guys already know the history with me and Nintendo. They send me free consoles, games early. I went to E3 because of them with the badge. My last E3 appearance, by the way, before the pandemic started to happen. Nintendo was responsible for that, like, you know, and here we are, you know, and you guys literally just changed my life in so many ways, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, thank y'all for the support, man. I'm sorry it's taken me a longer time to kind of, you know, just let it all out, I guess, you know. I'm trying to hold it back. That's what I'm doing. Just need a hug right now. That's what I need.
We're swimming in cash.
Oh, man. Magic. What the heck? Magic. Oh, man. Magic. That's $400, man. Oh, my God. Magic. Magic, bro. Boy,
we're swimming in cash.
Magic, bro. What in the world?
Boy,
Magic.
we're swimming in cash.
Magic. Holy freaking cow, man. Magic. Oh my God, dude. He said, no, Marlon, we thank you for coming here every day and giving us somewhere to talk trash, meet, greet people, and just somewhere not to think about what's going on in this world. It says, God told me to bless you to... You know, I live my life, you know, doing the right thing and just trying to be on the right side of the playing field as much as I can. And
Is to go even further beyond.
oh my God. Zero. Thank you for the $100, man. Thank you. That's $200 from Zero Night. Oh my God. Whew, man, I can't, man. I can't. Man. Thank you guys so much though, man. For real. Like, you know, this is insane. Like, this is why I'm always going to be a firm believer of Christ. And regardless, things might not go the way I want it to go in my personal life because of issues I might have or things that are going on. God is real, man. He is real. Jesus is real. I literally prayed and I told God, I said, God, you know what I'm up against. Ever since I got this home, like I say, you know what I'm up against. Like, this is my job, and this is what I got to take care of, and this is what I got to do. And I'm asking you to bless, you know, put it on the hearts of people who can, you know, and if they cannot, that's okay. And to really hear you say, God put it on your heart. And I literally just prayed before I started the stream. And I literally just asked him, I said,
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
you know, if it's possible, you know, fine. If not, it's okay. He always come through for me. Always come through. Like, that's why I said I don't have to ask anybody anything. Like, all I need to do is just ask God and just pray and ask God, and he'll do the rest, man. He always come through for me, man. That's why I go hard for God. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect Christian or anything like that, but I try not to cuss. I try to be fair with everybody and love everybody and try to win as many souls to Christ as I possibly can through this game and stuff. And I know I'm a different individual. I'm not like everybody else, which is fine. But, man, this is... You just never know. You never know when things are going to change for you. You just never know. Just look at this. This is insane. Let me read this, and then I get to these other super chats, man. This is him. This is God's doing. It has nothing to do with me. This is him working through you guys. I promise. This is him doing this. Showing me the reason why I need to keep on praising him and believing in him and just, man. He said, no, Marlon, we thank you for coming here every day and giving us somewhere to talk trash and meet great people and just somewhere not to think about what's going on in this world. It says, God told me to bless you today, and I will always listen to him. Happy Sunday, big dog. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the blessing. McShawn with the $10 says, I appreciate you. I've never witnessed a content creator that prays on stream. Says, Marlon, you're my guy, bro. He's like, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers as much as I watch you. Big love, my G, and respect to you, bro. Hey, thank you so much, McShawn. I appreciate the love and the support, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. DB Jammer, my man, say stay hungry, brother. Will do, man.
Boy, we're swimming
Will
in
do.
cash.
You know I will do that. Zero Night with $100 says, God bless. Double up, my man. Double up. That sounds very familiar. Thank you so much for the $100, man. That is a big donation, man. $200. That's why I say you guys changed my life in so many ways. You guys don't understand, man. OG Gaming, Jersey in the building. Thank you for the $10. Says, shout outs to Black Magic, man. Real talk. If it wasn't for that PS5 purchase, I would have given more. I got next month, though. Hey, man, it's all good. Never apologize, OG, man. You always come through clutch and everything, man. Black Magic, seriously, man. Man, if I could just shake your hand, man, and bro, I appreciate it, man. All of you guys, roundtable members, man. Listen, thank you guys, man. It's raining on a Sunday right now, and all I want to do after this stream is just worship God even more and just thank him, man, for this blessing. You know, you guys don't know how humble I am. Larry K, thank you so much for the $2, man. It says, keep up the good work, Marlon. You're the best, man. I try. I literally try to be, you know, I try to be. I try to stay humble and just, you know, wait for the blessings, man. You know, when the blessings come down, they come down. And
boy, we're swimming in cash.
You know, man. First Lady. Oh, babes, you didn't have to donate. Oh, my God. You know, that's another thing, too, man. Like, behind every good man is a strong woman. And I thank God for First Lady, man. She's like a light, you know, in my darkness, man. And the dark times and some things I'm going through in my personal life. And you know, how encouraging she is and how much of a woman of God she is, man. And it's just a blessing. You know, babes, you didn't have to donate $2, man. She says, from Angel Baby, thank you so much. Oh, my
we're swimming
God.
in cash.
You trying to break me down on stream. Oh, man. Listen, babes, I know you don't have it, you know. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Oh, my God. C Hendo, big boss of EA. We got the boss of EA up in here. I got to get to that member comment. Black Magic again. Oh my God, Black Magic. That's almost $400, dude. It says, and don't worry, I still got you with those God of War games we giving out in November. We out here. Man, this is so overwhelming. I remember you was talking about that. Like, I remember you was talking about the God of War games. I have a list of people that I wrote down. A lot of people volunteered to give away copies of God of War Ragnarok. Man, Black Magic, you were already doing a lot, man. Seriously, I appreciate you, man. We got to chop it up on PlayStation. Whenever you get the chance, just message me on PlayStation, man, so I can thank you, man. This is unreal. Like, I can't believe God is doing this right now. And I mean, we're approaching the end of the month, and here he is coming through clutch like he always does, man. That's why I'm always sold out for Christ, man. Can't give up on him. C Hendo, the big boss of EA, is up in here. Shout outs to big boss from EA. Says keep on working. Says been real busy. We'll chat soon. Remember, the goal is to be great. My man, big boss C Hendo. I appreciate you, man. It's great seeing you in here, man. I know you've been busy and stuff like that. That's the big boss for EA right there. Shout outs to C Hendo, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to keep working, man. We're going to keep working. I appreciate the generosity and the love, man. It keeps my mental health going, and it also keeps me to keep my foot on the gas for you guys. And like I said, man, we have the best community here, and you guys have changed my life forever. You know, I'll forever do this until I retire. I want to do this until I retire because it's so much fun talking about these video games and experiencing these video games, man. And I don't know of any other gaming YouTuber that talks about God and share life experiences and testimonies and things like I do. You know what I mean? Maybe there might be a few out there, but Christ is amazing, man. Jesus is amazing. And if it wasn't for him, I don't even know if I would be doing YouTube in the first place, because he told me to do YouTube, and here we are. And he has blessed me with the fans that I have. He has blessed me with family members of this channel that I have, and I'm forever grateful for you guys, man. You guys have changed my life. I'm not kidding. It's like every single time when I think that the walls are closing in on me, and for some reason I feel like I'm not gonna make it, he comes through. He comes through, but he comes through on his timing, not my timing, but he comes through. And to hear Black Magic come out and say, man, God put it on my heart to do this, man, it just, I don't know. I just got emotional because I literally had a conversation with God before we started the stream. Thank you guys so much, man. All of you guys. I am so humble. I'm always going to eat the humble pie and say that I'm forever grateful. I don't take anything for granted. I do this for a living. I do this full time. Like, this is my full-time income. And I think God has shielded this channel from a lot of things that could have happened, or a lot of negativity. And I feel like it's by his grace that we're making it, and by you guys, the roundtable members, continuing to fuel this channel financially and helping out with in every way you guys can. I appreciate you guys, man. God bless. Zero Night, thank you for the $200.
To go even further beyond.
Thank you. Jacob, thank you for the $1. Says, remember the old saying. Treat others like you want to be treated. It's true, because you are awesome, so never quit. It says, you brighten our days. Sometimes when I'm down and watch you, I says my mood change because you're funny, awesome, and just a good person. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I appreciate that. I mean, I think I've heard that so much on stream and off stream. And I think that's kind of like, you know, the difference between me and everybody else is that I want to make people happy. And I think I've told you guys that, like, as long as you guys are good, I'm good. You know what I mean? As long as people that are around me, my kiddos and everybody else is good, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because my happiness is everyone's happiness. Like, if I'm happy, then it's gonna transport to other people because of that positive energy and that positive light. And I've always been a person that fights for positive energy, and the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. And as long as you are making your life meaningful, and I've always said, like, regardless of how many people watches my channel,
Boy, we're swimming
like,
in cash.
if I can brighten one person's day, then I know it's a possibility, you know, to save or brighten other people's day.
Boy,
you know,
we're
in
swimming in
the
cash.
midst of it. And I think that's the same impact I want to have on my music when I do it. Is that I want, whenever you guys listen to my music, that you'll feel,
Boy,
like,
we're swimming in cash.
your mood will change, or it will speak to your situation, or whatever I can do to help. I think that's like my main thing. Kane Life, thank you so much, man, for the $5 donation. Man, this is literally insane. You guys are just, oh my God, God is just opening up the windows right now. I think I'm about to pass out at this point. I think I'm getting dizzy. Oh man. Kratos 99. Oh God, dude. He says, Marlon, what's going on? I have a feeling that PlayStation is gearing up for a showcase. Yes. I feel like that too. I feel like they are gearing up for a showcase because, well, I think they do have a lot to show. I think a lot of people think that they don't have a lot to show. I think they do. I think they have to show off some of these live service games, Spider-Man 2, maybe something little on Wolverine and whatever else they have in the curtains for us. Maybe some new stuff, new IPs, maybe the Naughty Dog multiplayer new experience that we're going to be getting. So yeah, for sure. I think they have a lot of stuff to really, really show and talk about. And obviously PSVR 2, which I think that might be a separate showcase or whatnot, or maybe they might tie it into the PS5 showcase, considering that it's for PS5. Chris 99, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you for the $10. Amazing Hades 689. Thank you so much. It says, do you think Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to be multiplayer just because it has two Spider-Mans? Well, I know Insomniac did come out and said that it's going to be a single player experience. But then when we look into Marvel Spider-Man Remaster, and obviously the data mine and the files that was in there, the codes that was in there for multiplayer at one point, it seems like, Insomniac wanted Spider-Man to have some sort of co-op or like PvP or something like that. Or maybe, who knows, maybe Spider-Man 2 might have it. Maybe they're just being secretive with it, and maybe they're going to shock the whole world with it when they fully reveal it. Hopefully in the next PS5 showcase, we can learn about that. I think that would be really, really awesome if we, have co-op or some type of multiplayer aspect to Spider-Man 2. But if not, I think that we can, still enjoy the game. And I think it's going to be a great experience, considering that Venom is literally in the game. And I'm very excited because I'm a huge Venom person. Hence why you hear every time when somebody becomes a member or a member comments, you'll hear Venom's voice and stuff like that for Spider-Man 2. So yeah, that would be interesting if they actually do that. I think a lot of people are at least hoping that that's the case, and maybe they just blow us away. That would be a shock to everybody, and I think it will be really dope because then it will add to the whole multiplayer nuance for Sony, because quote unquote Sony needs more multiplayer games and such. And I think that they're going to be shocking us with a lot of the multiplayer experiences that they're going to create. And I know a lot of people saying, well, Sony seem like they don't want to invest a lot into multiplayer stuff. Well, that is not true. They have a lot of multiplayer stuff in development right now. They have stuff with Deviation Games, Fire Sprite, Haven Studios. Like, it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on. Clearly, we heard about so many AAA PS5 exclusives that are currently in the work. That is multiplayer. So only time will tell, and how long and how strong these multiplayer games are going to be. Only time will tell. And so I know Sony knows what they're up against, and Microsoft with their Activision deal, once that deal goes through, that's going to be some big news, right? especially with Call of Duty and how things are going to pan out for the future. So yeah, definitely, man. It's really, really a lot. I will definitely say that. But man, you guys, I just want to thank y'all so much, man. I have something that I have to work on today for you guys and get it out. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to finish going ahead and playing. I'm just going to leave it at that. And get things ready for Monday for sure. And so stay tuned. Trust me, I never stop working, especially, you know, when I have emails and things to look into and things to work on and things to get back to and stuff like that. So I'm going to get back on this and try to finish this up. And I've already have some stuff written down for what I'm going to be talking about. So stay tuned for that. Can't say what it is, obviously. But appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this type of opportunity to do these type of things and to get the opportunities that I get and get access to games and such. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support, and hopefully to go to E3 next year. I think that's the main goal, to get back into the E3 ecosystem again. That's going to be dope. So appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for the support, man. You guys, oh man, gonna make me cry a river today. You guys have been amazing. I pray. I'm just going to say a quick prayer real quick before I head out Sunday. Father God, thank you so much.
We're swimming in cash.
For everyone that poured in blessings today. I pray that every single one, even if they didn't donate or not, that sowed into
we're swimming in cash.
What we're doing here, God. I pray that you will restore it back on them 100-fold. Thank you so much for these awesome individuals, these awesome human beings, God, that you have touched their heart and allow them to sow on to what I am doing here, Father. I pray that you will return it 100-fold over. Bless their families, bless their finances, bless everything that they're doing, Lord God. Bless their jobs, bless their families, Father God. Whatever they're standing in need of, I pray that you will grant it unto them. Bless those who have lost people that are past and gone. I pray that you will give them the strength to carry on. And thank you, Father God, for another glorious day and another glorious blessing. Appreciate every single one in here, whether they support by donation or they support by watching or hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Everybody makes up a collective unit. So thank you, God, for everyone. Bless their families. I pray that they'll enjoy the rest of their day. And we have a very big week coming up ahead. So I appreciate you, God, for everything and for answering my prayer so urgently. And I'm forever thankful. And thank you for this opportunity that I have to talk about video games for a living and for this position. Amen. Oh, Black Magic again. Oh my God. Black Magic. Oh man. Black Magic. God. Man. Black Magic. Ah, man. Yo. Black Magic, that's literally almost $400, if not $400.
Boy,
thank you so much for the
cash.
love. This is insane. Oh my God, God is so good. Black Magic says, "Have a great Sunday, bro." You too, man. You too. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you, my brother, and everything that you pour in, man. Thank you so much for literally like just coming through clutch, man, and allowing God to use you today. I appreciate the blessing, man. I was not expecting that at all. And that's the thing about God. It's just, you're always in the unknown because you don't know where your blessings lie. And thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Black Magic says, "Have a great Sunday, bro." God bless you, man. McShawn with the $2 with the $1.99 says, "I feel like the multiplayer could ruin the experience." Yeah, because I think it would be differentiating the whole gameplay style that we'd come to know and love. It all depends on how they would kind of work it in. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see how that actually pans out. But hey, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, it's like 440. Oh, okay. I wasn't even calculating. I thought it was like literally like 400 or something. I thought, yeah, miscalculated there. But man, that is insane. Thank you so much, dude. That's $440. Holy cow, man. We haven't had anything like this in a long time.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
Oh God. Oh. What? 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 Kratos 99? Holy freaking cow. This is, oh my God. Hold on. Let me get back to McShawn real quick. Oh my God. God is using you guys today. Oh my God. Wow. McShawn with the $2 says, cause multiplayer has to be handheld the right way. Yeah, handled the right way. Man, shoot, we need a handheld. Handled the right way. Yes, for sure. Multiplayer definitely has to be handled the right way. And I think Sony knows that they have to do more multiplayer stuff. And I think Spider-Man 2, man, I can't wait for that game, man. I literally cannot wait. I can't wait to be blown away by some gameplay for it. Shout outs to Kratos99. Says, look at the blessed. Keep working hard, Marlon. Holy freaking cow, dude. That is literally insane. With a big body 50. Whew. God sure know how to show out. I tell you that. Oh, Lord Jesus. All I'm going to say is praise King Jesus, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing. Thank you, God, for using your people. Kratos99. Thank you so much, man, for the blessing. Wow. Big body 50 style. God, man. Thank you, guys, man. Wow. Thank you, guys. Seriously. Oh, Lord, you guys are fire, man. You guys are fire. Wow, man. Wow. It says, Sergeant says, keep on, Marlon. I know. They holding me here, man. Triz says, Marlon, let me hold something. Oh, man. No, you let me hold something, man. You the man. You the $1 trillion Triz. You let me hold something, man. You the man. You let me hold something, sir. It says, Triz, make sure to check your pockets and couch cushions again. Yeah, he's the man with the money, $1 trillion Triz. Ernie says, it is crazy, Ernie. It's crazy, man. God is good, man. It's insane. The community that we built, the community that we have here is on a Sunday of all day. Like, I was not expecting to be on here this long, but that's just how God moves, man. He moves in very mysterious ways, man. I appreciate you guys. It says it's an oxtail Sunday. Oh, man. Speaking of oxtail, man, I need some oxtail very, very soon. Man. I'm going to have to get me some oxtail and make me some. I appreciate you guys, man. Great streamers like Marlon deserve donos. Hey, Desert Storm, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love and the support. Laugh out loud. He gonna have to survive without me tonight. I don't even think I'm going to make it home tonight. Hey, it's all good. We gonna be here. We gonna be all right. You know, we survivors out here. Much love to the First Lady, man, and the love and the support. It's all good. Best dopest, big money, man. Let's go, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and for the support. I appreciate you guys. You guys literally just blow me away. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm looking at the super chat and I'm like, holy mother of God. Like, this is literally insane. I was not expecting this, guys. And this is why I want my streams to be life-changing for you guys. I want my streams to, some type of positive type of way, change your life, in any positive light, make your life better than how you actually came in here, whether it's putting a smile on your face or inspiration or whatever the case may be, man. Scott Free says, this is church. Hey, this is one of the main reasons why I want to stream and continue to stream on Sundays as much as I can, because man, Sundays is for God. I think every day is for God, right? But Sundays, a lot of people, they go to church, or sometimes Saturdays or whatever. And it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing, man. You never know what's going to happen on said day. But, for Sundays and such, like, you just never know, man. You never know how God works and how he moves. And, the things, you never know. I might get an email or a message from someone telling me how they actually enjoyed the stream. And that's something that happens on the regular. So I appreciate you guys, man. Let's see here. Zero Night. Thank you guys for the support. But yo, one love. God bless. Shout outs to Black Magic. Shout outs to Kratos. Shout outs to Zero Night. Shout outs to Nola. Shout outs to McShawn. Shout outs to all of you guys, man. Jacob, shout outs to all of you guys, man. Shout outs to everybody who came through and watched this episode of Let's Talk PlayStation. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button. Shout outs to the homie Vital Drip. Make sure you go to vitaldrip.com for all your merch needs. I believe he's still doing 20% off. I love to help out my brothers and sisters out there that is really trying to make a difference and better themselves and their family and their businesses and everything. So go to vitaldrip.com. Check out my homie, family member here, Harvey. Good dude, man. Love you, man. Appreciate the love. Max 380, my man. What's good, fam? McShawn with the $5 says, that's probably why that was an old file of Insomniac. Figured that the multiplayer wasn't going to work in Marvel's Spider-Man, but we'll see if they add it. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to be seeing if they add it or not. I mean, that would be a big surprise, but you never know how things can kind of pan out and stuff like that. So it says it's ridiculous that chicks on Twitch getting donos for just chilling. For nothing. Yeah, for sure. It says Marlon deserve all the blessing for putting in the work. Hey, man. Yeah, some people just don't have to do anything and people just throw money at them. Like you have a lot of these, female Twitch streamers and stuff, or female YouTubers. Or even male YouTubers, like they're just on the platform, whatever platform they're on, and people just throw money at them. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. They don't have to ask. It's just, they already know, man, hey, I want to throw $1,000, $2,000 just because. So like I said, man, I appreciate for somebody who is on this platform, like right through the week, every single day, almost every single day, and doing this full time, man. Yeah, whatever blessing that you can get, them super chats, man, they help out. Them Gokus, they help out, because without those and without members, like, you can't keep the lights on, So I appreciate you guys, man, for allowing me to continue to do this every single month for you guys. Love you guys, man, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support, man. I appreciate y'all. It says people be donating money just for the streamer to sleep on stream. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, when you really sit down and think about it, man, it's insanity. It's literally insanity. And some people, they don't have to come on and say, hey, hit the like button. Like some people just get instant likes. The instant likes, like 1,000 likes. They have 1,000 people watching. They get 1,000 likes. They ain't got to demand anything. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. But we'll get there. We'll get there one day. I think we're doing good with what we're doing here. And the goal is to get to 100,000 subs and to continue to grow the channel even more. So I appreciate you guys, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And thank you guys once again or more importantly, God and you guys for allowing me to do this full time. So one love. God bless. Hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And please, like Etika would say, God rest his soul, please have yourself a doggone good one. Love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank y'all for the generosity and for the love and the support. Bless your families. Bless your finances. And I pray that God will cover you throughout this week. And this week will be a big blessing for you. And also, stay tuned. Gamescom, I will be streaming it. And I have some other stuff coming up this week. I love y'all. Be blessed. And I think it's safe to say that we can play the hype song. Peace. Love y'all, man. God, you guys are amazing.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still
Oh my God. What in the world? What in the world?
Tactical nuke! Incoming!
What in the world? Man. Man, this is crazy, man. What in the world? Nola 504. Nola, roundtable member. Nola, always coming in clutch with a $100 donation. Holy, with the earthquake. Man, it says God is good. It says love you, bro. God bless. Man, love you, the wife and your daughter, man, and the family. I appreciate all of you guys, man. All of you guys. Nola, thank you so much, man. You're very valuable to our community, and you always come in clutch, man, in every way you can. Thank you so much, man. Seriously, I was just about to hit end stream, and you literally did that, man. Thank you so much. I mean, that's definitely God putting that on your heart, man. Holy freaking cow. $100. Oh my God. You guys are insane, man. Thank you guys so much for the blessings, man. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Thank you. Thank you, Nola, for the $100, man. Thank all of you guys, man. Wow, man. Wow. He says, I had to bring you back, bro. I know, man. You guys, God, man. Wow, man. Wow, Nola. Thank you so much, man. Red Crimson says, Marlon, you know you're a big PlayStation fan, so don't act surprised and act like you like all systems now. Here you go. No, I am a big PlayStation fan. I am, but I just love other consoles. I play other stuff. I love my Xbox. I love my PC. I got my Steam Deck right here. You know what I mean? I got my Steam Deck right here and stuff like that. So, there's other things that I do play, but yeah, PlayStation is always going to be at the center of my heart next to Nintendo and Xbox and everything like that. So for sure, man, I'm telling you, like when I started covering PlayStation hardcore, like the audience that God has blessed me from PlayStation, man, is literally life changing. Like there's no doubt. Like PlayStation is always, when I first started streaming back in 2013, I am telling, PlayStation 4 literally changed my life because that's how I started out. So Sony is always going to be a part of my heart, regardless of the things that they do. Like, yes, I'll call them out if they do something wrong, but I'm always going to pat them when they do something right, man. It's just, It's a blessing. It really is a blessing, man. And when you put the work in, that's what you get. So I appreciate you guys, man. Big money, TJ. Love you. Oh, wait. TJ is about to, man. TJ, let me know before I go, man. Is you going to do something? Because, you know what I mean? If you're going to do something, then fine. If not, it's all good. Because people are pumping you up to do something. And, man, TJ, y'all don't want to wake up TJ. TJ got more money than everybody in this stream, everybody in this whole community, per se. So I love you, TJ, man. Love you and the family, man. I appreciate the love and the support, man. You guys are literally insane. He says we can't let you get back to your life. 24-hour stream. I know, man. People always trying to get people to do things, and I'm just like, oh God, like y'all something else, man. I don't know what to do with you guys, but love y'all. Be blessed, be easy, man. Red says, hey Marlon, I got my own channel. Is there a way we can have a discussion stream one day? Yeah, DM me, tag me out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, Marlon Gaming Nation, and then tag me, and then I'll see if I can work it in my schedule. And then we'll see what we can do. Nah, man, you got you big money, man.
Is to go
Oh!
even further beyond.
What? Oh! What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. Wait, what? Oh my God, bro. TJ, Big Money Robinson with the $100 donation. Wow. Man, wow, man. Man, yo, I think it's safe to say, man, on this platform, like we have some of the most legendary streams that ever grace YouTube. I think long after everything turns to dust, man, you guys will always remember the streams that we have on this platform, and you guys will remember me. And man, these are some of the most legendary moments I've ever seen on YouTube, man, from a small content creator. Like, you guys, man, are just insane. Like, I love each and every one of you guys, man, in so many ways. You guys are amazing. Wow, TJ Robinson. Holy freaking cow, dude. Wow. Wow. This is insane. Like, wow. I'm just like, I can't even, it's like my eyelids, I can't even shed a tear anymore. Like, I think, man, you guys are just insane. Wow, TJ. God bless you, man. Holy freaking cow, dude. TJ Robinson, Nola, Black Magic, all of you guys, man. What an amazing day. What an amazing day like today. You guys are literally insane. Needed this blessing, though, man. Needed this blessing. You guys, God was just like, man, it's overdue, son. I got you. You know, you ain't got to worry about anything. That's why I say when you praise God, when you worship God, when you put him first, man, you ain't got to worry about finances. He got you covered. You know what I mean? He got you covered, man. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. He said, oh, yeah, I'm poor. Then 10 seconds later, $100. Oh, my God. Insane, man. If you don't take away anything else from these streams, know that Jesus is real. Know that. Even if you're a non-believer, knowing that there's a higher power that's above, that's making everything happen, created this world, everything, and then that higher power is Jesus Christ. Man, I will forever serve him, and I will forever put him first, because where there's a will, there's a way, and he's the truth and he's the light always, even in my dark times. Love you guys, man. Be blessed, be easy. And please, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. No more surprises. I love y'all. All right. Please enjoy the rest of your day. You guys are insane. Holy God. Love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Deep breaths. Let's play the hype song again. We out. Love y'all. No more surprises. I love y'all. God have mercy. You guys are insane.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man.